How's it taste?
Getting a little red there.
I am gonna need to check my blood pressure in a moment.
Welcome to Levy Hot Seat. I'm Harper Williams.
And I'm Eli Bellerin. Today, we are putting our district leaders in the hot seat to talk about something that affects all of us, the upcoming replacement levy elections.
With us today, we have our school board director, Terrance and our superintendent, Dr. Brian Lowney. Welcome to the show.
Before we get started, we have to ask, do you like spicy food, and what is the spiciest food you have ever eaten?
Well, I'm a chef, so I've tried a lot of different foods, but I would say I did the one chip challenge and I had the ghost pepper chip. That was interesting.
Yeah, I'm in trouble because I am an overestimator, Eli and Harper, of what I think I can do in all parts of my life. So I order spice level 5 at my favorite Thai restaurant, and I usually end up eating about 3 bites, but it feels super macho when I order it.
All right, let's start with Dawson's coffee date at 1900 Scoville heat units. That's about 4 times hotter than Frank's hot sauce. Go ahead and take a taste.
Seems like no problem. You ready?
Here we go.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Are you guys eating these? It's a piece of cake.
Simple.
Yeah, that's delicious.
We have 2 replacement levies on the ballot. What are they, and what do they fund?
I would defer to Director Mayers to start because I've still got chicken in my teeth.
Me as well, but yeah, we can get into this a little bit. So they fund the things that are important to a lot of kids. Those can be athletics, music, arts, but more importantly, they fund things that are important to our school districts, and that's our paraeducators, our nurses, teachers that don't fall within a certain model that the states allow money to be drawn from. And I'll default to our superintendent to give a little bit more information.
You saved me from a second bite, Director
go.
Mayers, because I was about to go for it. I'd add to that some things that people don't think about in our district. So in addition to just the 400 district caring staff members that are paid for out of the levy, which with 3,000 staff members total, over 400 is a lot. I'd also say things like Bethel Rec. We have 6,000 kids that are benefiting. They're playing in the Shining Mountain Gym on Saturday mornings, or they're playing flag football out on the Elk Plain field on a weekday, and that only happens in our district through things that the district funds, because we don't have a Metro Parks or a Puyallup Rec. We have Bethel Rec, and we pay for that through levy dollars. So super important to our folks.
Question 2. These levies are being called replacement levies. What does this mean for taxpayers?
A replacement levy means that we're running it at exactly the same rate that we ran these in 2022. So you'll hear about 2 levies, and we're first talking about the educational programs and operations, but the tech levy as well. Both are being run at exactly the same rates that voters approved in 2022. And that's hard.
It's time to turn up the heat. This is Hot One's Tropical Armadillo at 69,000 Scoville heat units. That's over 30 times hotter than our first sauce.
Okay, that sounds fantastic.
Yes.
Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Okay,
the first one was mid, so let's see where.
Yeah, I thought
we're
the
at
first
here.
one was weak sauce, but let's see on this one. Remember, macho? Okay, here goes.
That one looks hot.
You're still not feeling it?
Not impressed. Not
I'm gonna
impressed.
lose.
Taking the jacket off.
Oh.
I'm going in for round 2 just
Yeah,
to make sure I wasn't wrong.
I'm also going in for round 2 of milk. Yeah, this one's feeling a little more painful to my very sensitive taste buds.
We're all different, so
I'm gonna say I'm seeing some difference in heat tolerance here.
Educational programs and operation levy accounts for what percentage of our district's budget?
It's like a multiple choice test Eli's giving us over here.
It's-
You know it?
I know it's about 15%.
That's right.
If I'm okay, I'm right. See,
Yeah, you're
There
hitting
you
it. And again, that's over 400 district employees, which again is a ton of caring adults, teachers, coaches, paraeducators, support staff. Just about every part of the district is touched by the educational programs and operations levy.
Can you tell us about some of the specific positions and programs that the EP&O levy funds that the state either underfunds or doesn't fund at all?
As he's going in for a second one, I can tell you that it's hitting the back of my throat a little bit. So, nurses, there's special education, paraeducators. Those are some of the positions that this will fund.
Counselors and social workers and the work they do on behalf of our kids each day. We have way more support in that area, as we should, in Bethel School District than the state would fund for us. So our local levies support those kinds of activities too.
This is the hottest one we have, Thermageddon, coming in at over 2.6 million Scoville heat units. That's more than 5,000 times hotter than Frank's.
Good luck, you guys. You're gonna need it.
Really, that's where we're at now. That's what our relationship has become. Good luck, you're going to need it. Excellent. You ready?
6, 7.
Oh, no. No, he
Take
did
it.
it.
I did it.
You
I had
did,
to.
I know.
Yeah.
You're going to get some kind of street cred for that.
All right.
All right. Whew. I'm going in.
There we go.
How's it taste?
You're getting a little red there.
I am going to need to check my blood pressure in a moment.
It's good.
You enjoyed that?
A little bit.
Not a lot.
This one feels like a hanger-oner, like
Yeah.
it's starting
Doesn't go
to
away.
just ramp up right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
It doesn't go away.
I'm very glad we are not eating this right now.
Yeah, me
And
too.
they are.
Yeah. Love how that worked out for you.
Yep.
The Technology Capital Levy funds several important areas. Can you walk us through what this levy pays for?
Great question, Harper. That I'm going to get to in just a second. The technology levy, people, when they think of the technology levy, they think of the iPads that every student has. And that is a big part of the tech levy, but not the only part. Some other things the tech levy pays for, Director Mayers.
So the heat doesn't go away. So this is a hot seat, but the tech levy pays for things like servers. There's a big cybersecurity aspect that is huge in our society. If you know anything about what's going on, there's hackers all the time trying to get access to our information, yours, mine, ours. So having a team, a group that is dedicated to protecting that goes into it. So we have to make sure that we have the people that have the education and the capacity to take care of that and safeguard that information, from the for the school district. And I'm sorry, the heat won't go away. I feel like my nose is starting to, but it takes care of the tech levy. Takes care for the things that are not seen. But it allows the access to stay with us.
Are you guys
So,
crying?
my nose is a little runny, but we'll get through it.
Let's end this with an easy question. When is Election Day?
February 10th.
February 10th.
We are not asking for more. We're asking to maintain what we currently have so that our kids can continue to have the great resources that our district strives to make sure our kids have access to. So we don't want to lose any employees. We don't want our class sizes bigger. We want to, at the very least, maintain what we have right now. So, yes, my stomach is feeling it.
Yeah. I'm feeling good. I feel a little better. I've had a little water. I've had a little milk, but it's really starting to come on now.
I'm lactose intolerant. I don't
Oh,
drink.
I am so sorry to hear you say that.
Thanks for joining us and making sure you and your families are registered to vote and able to speak your voices on February 10th.
Thanks for watching Levy Hot Seat. We'll see you next time.